Hello to you and your homegirls. Welcome to another makeup and coffee. I haven't done one of these in a minute, and I'm very excited because this is a real makeup and coffee. I got this makeup done, or this raw footage is only 45 minutes long, and y'all know it takes me forever to put my makeup on. So I think I'm gonna try to get y'all in here, in and out in 15 minutes. Let's see. We're gonna start with the e.l.f. Niacinamide Power Grip. I love this stuff so much. I am going to put my recent declutter in the cards. There you will see how much I love e.l.f. primers and how Power Grip is one of my favorite. I just cracked this one open, so that one didn't make an appearance in that video. But I like the niacinamide one when I'm wearing my makeup for a longer period of time. Like, I'll use the blue Power Grip one if I'm doing like makeup for a night out and I'm gonna come home and take off my makeup, or you know, I'm just playing around in makeup or something. But the niacinamide one I really like when I'm wearing my makeup all day long. I also just recently learned that niacinamide helps with excess oils. I do have dry skin, and my skin doesn't really produce too much excess oil, but it's going to be helpful in this makeup application. More e.l.f. We're going to be using my putty bronzer in the color Sunkissed. This is my favorite everyday cream bronzer. Like, it's not doing too much, but it's not doing too little. I really like the formula. I'm interested in getting more colors in this. It's perfect for daytime makeup. I like my Juvia's one too, but Juvia's is a step up and looks really, really good. So I think when I'm going glam, I'll go for the Juvia's, and this one is really nice for every day. Okay, once I get that blended into my liking, we're gonna move into the base, and today we're gonna be using the Lip Bars tinted moisturizer. Mine is in the color Almond Joy. I'm using this again. I'm gonna defer you to my most recent declutter. I mentioned how this stuff kind of gets on my nerves, but that's why I use the niacinamide Power Grip, because that is the only primer that this stuff acts nice with. This tinted moisturizer has been quite problematic to me. It's been one of those, you know how sometimes you get a base and it just makes you feel insecure? That's what this has done to me in the past. I feel like it emphasizes texture. It makes me look like a grease ball, but the pigment on it is just really, really nice. The emollients is just really, really nice. It's almost there, but then it misses. But I've played around with it so much that I do notice that this niacinamide Power Grip, or just Power Grip in general, works best with it. The Power Grip actually makes it stick onto my face because this stuff is extremely emollient, and I do like the needle tip applicator. It makes application so, you know, easy and clean, and I like that. This base ends up really, really cute, you know, and it's appropriate for the weather because this is a real tinted moisturizer. My face feels extremely moisturized, and it's been extremely cold. Y'all know I live in New York. It's been very, very, very cold outside lately, and this is the perfect makeup for a frozen over day like this one. My face doesn't feel dried out or uncomfortable at all. I'm all queued up as far as moisture goes. No dry patches, no weirdness. And the color is really a good match for me. I did buy, y'all know I struggle. I always buy things too dark for myself. I bought Mahogany Mommy first, and I exchanged it for Almond Joy, and Almond Joy is a perfect match for me. If you've seen any of my recent declutter or my latest haul, you will see that I purchased the One Size BBB cream, and I actually went to return it today because I've been playing around with it and it's a no for me, dog. Like, it's a little too cakey and too dry. It just I've played around with it, and I told y'all about my 3-use rule. It only made it to 2 uses, but it's a no. We're gonna be playing around with the new concealer today. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind eraser. I don't have it in front of me. Yeah, I decided to pull this out again. Check out my declutter. I show y'all my system for like how I use my new product and how I do the 3-use rule, so that you can the Patrick Star was not cheap, and I'm not gonna sit around and fight with the base to work for me. So my system worked out well, and I was able to, you know, return it in a timely manner and pull out this new concealer. And even the girls at the Sephora were really sweet and like this base too. So yeah, this ends up good. So I was getting ready for work here, and what I had in mind was just a very effortless workday face. I wanted it to be quick. I wanted it to look like I didn't try too hard, and I mean, I didn't try too hard, and it was quick. So that's what we're going for here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is kind of fun to squeeze out. Yeah, and the color, I'm really into the color. I think I did really, really good with the color choice. I've been wanting to try this, but I always look at the colors and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like that color. I don't like that color. So I finally decided on this one. I forget. I don't have it in front of me. I think it's 145.5. So I picked this one up, and I really like this color. I'm impressed with the color already. You can see it. Alright, off of first impression, it blends out very nicely. I decided to start my blend with this Real Techniques like small brush. I don't like that brush. It's pokey and it hurts me. But it blends out very nicely, and it's like super low key. Like, it's definitely not a high coverage concealer. I don't even think I can go as far as calling it a medium coverage concealer, but there's a good amount of pigment there, and you know, it's not cakey at all. I like it. It's giving exactly what I wanted, just like a daytime low-key effortless. You know, I'm going for enhancing the face today. All right, fit me. If you saw the New Year's Day makeup, you would have seen how I've fallen in love with this powder. I'm gonna set the concealer with this one. I cannot get over how beautiful this powder is. It's absolutely stunning. So good. Alright, I'm gonna bronze up the face with my Sephora face palette. I'm gonna go into the bronzer in this face palette. I've been reaching for this one a lot. I'm giving Forget Me Not a break. Y'all ever have a palette that you just cannot put down? That's what the Forget Me Not is. I'm tired of reaching for it all the time. Like, so yeah. Okay, soft little powder bronze, and we're gonna move on. All right, so if you haven't noticed, I only ever set my under eye area, like the center of my face. I never set the rest of my face. But this stuff is just so greasy that I need to go in and try to set it. So I went in with my Kosas Cloud Set. Mine is in the color Silky, just to kind of set those greasy parts around the mouth. Okay, moving on to brows. This is my Essence Make Me Brow Gel. This is in the color Chocolate Brows. I think this is so cute. It kind of gives like concealer brows a little bit, or like bleach brows a little bit, but from my complexion. I think it's so cute, and I really wanted this to go quick. So what takes up the most time in my makeup is eyebrows, like when I have to draw on a brow and really get the brow going. But with brow mascaras, you know, you just brush it up and then that's that. Okay, then I just work on these, brush them up, get them shaped up. And I apologize for all the weird background noise in this video. One, I don't like the mic that I just bought. The first half I was doing my voiceover in the car and the heat was going in the New York snow. And then I'm watching Aquaman, so you can probably hear that in the background. I'm so sorry. And while I was filming, I was watching Teresa's Dead New Releases and she was making me laugh. She was so funny. I'm priming the eye for eyeshadow with the Makeup by Mario Master Eye Setting Prep. When y'all see me pull out this brush set, it means my brushes are dirty. This particular set is no longer available, but it's a Beauty Bay, I believe 12-piece brush set. They have on their website comparable, but I love this brush set, this brush roll. I can do a complete eye look with those brushes, and I like how it's contained in that roll. I love it. Great quality brushes. Now, I didn't know what palette I wanted to use today. I was having a hard time choosing, but I eventually come up with a choice. Palette of the day is Petite Matte Neutral by Miss Viseart. Alright, I'm going to start with this fluffy brush. It's called an HG Crease. I love that these brushes are named. It's so cute. Okay, I don't think I did a good job of showing y'all which colors I was dipping into, but I was kind of struggling with choosing my colors in this palette. I'm starting as a transition in this shade. It's called Taupe. I'm also going to put in the cards me labeling the back of these shadows, because Viseart keeps their shade names on the boxes, on the unicards, and I decided to write the names of the shades on the back of them because they're removable, and throw away the boxes. So that's a very subtle brown. They call it taupe, but it's like a very warm leaning brown to me. I'm not gonna wax circle about Viseart like other people do. I much prefer my Forget Me Not by Blend Bunny. I think that's a little bit more complete. I don't like this layout. I'm gonna have to rearrange these because you see me, I get stumped with the way that they laid it out. I do like the colors, I do like the formula. This layout just doesn't work for me. It doesn't make sense. Alright, I'm switching over to an Equal Tools brush. This is the Diffuse Shadow brush, and I'm gonna get stumped about what I want my deep color to be. I didn't know if I wanted to take it there with black or just use the deeper brown, but I end up going with the deeper brown. I wasn't really trying to take it there today. So this shade is called Chocolate, and I'm gonna put that in like the lower half of my outer corner in like a diagonal shape. Kind of emphasize my eyes. I'm going to put my inspo pictures on the screen. I've been inspired by a couple people. Be on the lookout. I have a 90s look that I want to do. So while I've been like doing my research with my quote fingers, for that I found this cute ass picture of Missy Elliott. She's such an icon. I know she gets her flowers, but not as much as I need her to. She's so beautiful and so creative. Missy is just that girl. So she had this like really beautiful cut crease makeup look on, I believe the Can't Stand the Rain video. And then I've also been inspired by Stacey Theroux. I remember her from like COVID time TikTok, but she makes YouTube videos too, and she has a whole lot of wisdom for her age. I'm gonna go into this shade. It's called Send. And that's gonna be my crease color, and she does these beautiful all matte looks, And she's really the one that's like inspired this. I want to see if I can do it. They're so pretty. But I think she just has beautiful eyes. Y'all know every time I can't do something, I'm like, they just have beautiful eyes. But she does such a good job with her all matte, like soft cut creases. It's so beautiful what she does. So I'm gonna put this shade into the crease. I did a weird job at color selection, and I'm gonna blame it on the layout of this palette. It's not intuitive. I need to rearrange and make it make sense to me. But obviously I'm going into like this grayish color because of the Missy picture. It ends up looking great, but not exactly. Teresa was sending me, she was so funny on her newest new releases. She got so lit she couldn't even read what she was trying to read. And I'm sorry I haven't been telling y'all the brushes that I've been using. It's been a mixture of the HG crease, and then it's called the round fluffy, it's called Round the Blend. It's so cute. But again, this exact set is not available. They have other ones. So this is so easy to blend. I like to place my colors and then blend, and Viseart does blend very nicely. And it wears very well throughout the day. And even though my color selection is a little bit weird, it all just melts together beautifully because this palette is extremely cohesive. And they melt together, and it's all neutrals. You can't, when you're using all neutrals, it's all brown. So, you know, go worry about more important things. Talking to myself. All right, to brighten up the lid, I'm gonna go into the shade. It's called Pesh. It's supposed to be their peach. And I'm gonna take it on this fluffy shader. It's called I Spy. It's so freaking cute. And we're gonna put that inner corner to lid. Fun fact, I do not do all matte looks, not for the most part. It's just it makes me think of SpongeBob when he needed water. I just like glitter and shimmers too much for all matte looks. But I'm gonna go back into that crease shade, Descend, and I'm gonna take the Round the Blend brush, and I'm just gonna put it on the tippy top. And to create kind of like that for real cut crease, I'm making sure that my deep shade is above that bright lid shade. You know, it's supposed to be soft. We're not supposed to really cut anything. Definitely need to practice this technique more, but this was just supposed to be a soft little daytime something. So again, I wanted it to be effortless, and it was. I'm truly keeping this look all matte. I'm going into this shade called Beige for the brow bone highlight. I usually always put something shining in my brows. I just like it. Just makes me look like the sparkly that I am. I liked it. But I truly kept it matte. I'm gonna touch up the brighter shade, and then we'll be done. Alright, that's the eye look. So we are moving on. I'm not gonna do any blush. I'm just gonna highlight with this Profusion highlight. It's from a Ritual collection. It's called Flare. And we're just gonna apply that, and then that'll pretty much be the base. I hope you enjoyed this. I was not able to maintain my 15-minute goal, but if you caught the vibe, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let's chat in the comments. This is Makeup Revolution Sport Fix spray, just setting down the face. Alright, in my declutter, I mentioned that I wanted to use this REM mascara because I've had it for a while, and I want to make sure that it didn't irritate my eyes. I really enjoy this mascara. It didn't irritate my eyes today, so I'm going to keep using it until I can't anymore. I like this. It was so nice to go through my products and get everything organized and really make sure I'm using things. Alright, hit my face with a big powder brush. I used to do this all the time. I used to do this with the kabuki, like at the end of my makeup, just like make sure everything was blended. I don't do it as much as I used to. All right, this Creme Shop lip oil was burning a hole in my head. I wanted to use it so bad. I think it's in the color Berry Fruit Tea. It was in a set of 2, and I use the pink one all the time, but I never use this deeper one. So that's what we're doing here. Just a little lip oil action. All right, that's it. I felt very cute and confident today. I love looks like this. I love like a natural soft beat. Like I was really in a casual mood, and I think that's what I'm giving. What do you think? Do you like it? Is this like too low-key for you? I like low-key makeup. Yeah, I was feeling myself. I love you guys. Bye.